Hey guys, welcome to Konsui Fighter Live. My name is Logan Jensen. I'm joined by these two lovely gentlemen over here, Shane and Sean.
How's it going?
Really jam-packed stream today. We're going to be going over our commitment to compression, which Shane's going to actually touch on. We have a live demo going over Shinrao's stage, which is it's pretty cool. And then I'll kind of be following up on what's going to be coming up in the future. So let's go ahead and let's talk about compression, Shane.
Yeah, so today we're actually going to be rolling out a new build. We've kind of touched on our commitment to compression before, but basically the idea is that, we want to focus on creating the smallest install size for the game that we can. And to do that, we've employed a lot of different techniques to try to kind of compress down a lot of the visual and audio assets in the game. One of the biggest endeavors we've kind of taken on through doing this is exploring creating a new custom image format that actually can compress better than what we see through traditional formats like PNG and JPEG. And we've done that. So we've done a lot of experimentation, and we now have what we're calling the CGG or compact game graphics format. And it uses a very simple structure and some compression techniques that are fairly standard, but maybe not used as much in the graphic space.
Yeah. Well, it allows us to do certain custom things like custom color spaces and custom dithering, all these different things.
Yeah. So, in our analysis, we've seen a significant increase in both quality and a reduction in file size over many common formats like optimized pings or even optimized JPEGs in areas where we're not using transparency. The version of the build that we're actually rolling out today, I think it's Alpha Prime version 3, all of the content, all the graphical content is actually now using this format in the game. And through this, we've been able to trim nearly an additional 20% off the build. I think we're hovering at about 40 megabytes right now for all the content in the game in the full package. So the install time is pretty quick. It's a light download. And we're pretty proud of the work that went into that. It took a lot of work to get it to come together. And it's performing as we expected. So we're, continuing with that too. Sean's been working a little bit on our new metadata format. Do you want to touch on that a little bit?
Well, just that the format we're using now is nice because it's human readable, but it's fairly big, especially now that we've shrunken the images. It's one of the bigger parts that's left besides music. So just as a side, kind of related to this, I've been working on compressing that down as well.
So we're pretty close to having that for all of our core character metadata that drives all the different attacks and stuff like that, and reducing that down even further as well.
Yep.
So. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. What do we got next?
Shinrao's stage.
All right. So I think we're going to try to do just a quick live demo, kind of like we did with Yasu's stage. We'll switch over here. I'll kind of drive just a quick look at the build. Oh, I'm not casting.
No.
Hang on. I think I disconnected.
As you can see, we
love our this is Shinrao's stage.
It's a bowl of pasta and asparagus. So
all right.
Here we go.
There we go. So this is Shinrao's stage. We've worked on putting together. It's a pretty interesting environment. This is the Shadow Realm where Shinrao has been trapped for the last 200 years. It's kind of an odd byproduct of his form in this space. Very prominent crystal in the background, and we created kind of this interesting system where the crystal breaks apart and kind of has like some different behavior of each of the shards, and it reforms there. That took quite a bit of tedious work. Getting all the alignment and behavior defined for that, but pretty happy with how this one turned out. It's a good complement to all the stages we have in the game. So look for it in the build that we're pushing out today, and I believe this now rounds out all of our core character stages at this point, all 8 primary stages are available in the build and usable. So we only have the final stage left, but that will be coming in a later major release as it's unveiled in story mode.
Yeah.
So
at least all the major art for that's done.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, yeah, and for those of you who are wanting to take advantage of the alpha and the beta, and when the game comes out, you can always buy our game at konsuifighter.com. Up in the top corner, it says Early Access. We actually have it for 20% off right now, so you just go ahead and put in your info. You'll get the alpha, you'll get the beta, and then you'll get gold when it comes out. So we're really looking forward to that.
Yep. And there's instructions. It's fairly easy to work through. So yeah.
Yep.
So some really exciting stuff is we are actually going to be looking for voice actors here soon. So stay tuned to our website, konsuifighter.com, for more information. But basically, do you want to go over the application process?
Yeah, so we're going to have an open call for voice actors. We're finalizing the applications now. They should be available shortly, but basically the application kind of outlines what we're looking for in a submission. So there's some information, just contact information, that sort of thing, that you fill out on there and let us know a little bit about you. And then we're looking for an actual, voice sampling provided to us. So we have some information there on how to get that to us. But basically, we want you to take a crack at some different takes of characters that may interest you to do voice work for. And in the application, we have a couple catchphrases for each character that are a sampling of their script. For the game, we're pretty much just focusing on voice work for in-game. So a lot of what you would see with, say, like Street Fighter 2 or something like that, where every character has a collection of general attack sounds and then some key catchphrases and things of that nature. We've done one character, like I've done Shinrao's voice, so that one's kind of taken. But it probably will end up taking about an hour, maybe a little over an hour of your time to do the full recording with us based on the script length. So we'll be posting the information for submission soon, but when we do, we'll include the deadline, and we'll likely cover who we've selected for each role in a stream following that by a certain date. So stay tuned. But we're very excited and hopeful that some of you guys in the community, will join us in making this a pretty interesting experience.
Yep.
Nice. Another big thing is stage music. We're really excited about the music of Konsui Fighter because I think we have. How many tracks?
Yeah, so we're projecting for about 60 or 62 tracks in the final soundtrack. And a lot of them have been composed. I mean, there's a sampling on the website that's available. But one of the things in the build that's lacking right now is a lot of the stage themes. And many of them are, close to being ready for inclusion in the build. So that's a big part of our journey from here to the next major release is to start including those in. So be looking for those as well in some of our upcoming builds. But we've been getting a lot of positive feedback from the community about the soundtrack, and we're really pumped about that. And we're excited to bring it to you guys. So stay tuned.
Yep.
Characters, we will be working on Shinrao and Atami's characters to be ready for
the beta preview.
So
it's a lot of what Logan's been spending his time on more recently, kind of pitching in and helping with a lot of the character assembly. We're kind of going to be looking at balancing for them and some of their special moves getting included that Jas has actually worked on more recently. So we're excited for you guys to see that as well.
Yeah. And on the topic of Jas, really exciting news.
Yep.
Our next stream, Jas will actually be here. So our lead artist of the game, he's been in China for 5 years.
For some time, yeah. He's been overseas teaching English. He's on contract there, so every so often, between his contract terms, he'll come back to the States, hang out with us, see how we're doing. We stay in touch while he's over there. But yeah, he's planning on joining us here shortly, so we're hoping to get him on one of our upcoming streams, and maybe also have him do a couple things that we can share with you guys over the rest of the summer.
Yeah, it'll be good to have him in the studio.
Yeah.
And then for those of you who saw our last stream of our Gundam building, where we had myself, Sean, Shane, and Ellen, we actually, I guess, Sean may have purchased another Gundam. So
I've had this one, but I forgot to bring it in the big pile last time. So
as if we didn't have enough Gundam models to construct.
Yeah. Master grade. That one's gonna take a little while.
Yeah. So we're planning on another one soon. Hopefully, I can get more of mine put together beyond just the head.
Well, they take a while. They're master grades.
I finished in the last stream. I finished mine, so I get to start on
the
one that you gave me.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that.
Gun.
There's another one that I want to.
Yeah, strike gun.
Strike gun.
Yeah.
Red frame.
If you guys are curious, we do have the previous build, our Gundam build stream on YouTube
And our Twitch channel.
and our Twitch channel. So feel
Very
free
laid
to
back.
check it out.
It's a little long, but we talk about anime. It's great.
Yeah, I really like the conversation we had
Yep.
there. It's good to kind of have the community interact and, converse about some topics other than just the games.
Kind of shows what we do in the behind the scenes when we're not working on Konsui Fighter.
Well, less Gundam building, so yes.
But that's I think that's really all that I really have to cover.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So, yep. Again, be looking for our new build we're going to be pushing today. It should be our Alpha Prime version 3. Shinrao stage and all the new content refresh in there, so it may take a little bit less time to update over previous builds. And hopefully by the next stream, we'll have some more new and exciting things to share with you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next time on Konsui Fighter Live.
Bye.